let's get started. Let me first grab my leftover piles from the black. Let's see. Oh, see how many I have. That fits. This will fit. This will fit. Plenty. I have plenty that fits. And just two of these. See? Just use your leftover pieces. Okay, guys. First, we are going to cut this down the same size as this one. And we actually need all four of these to be the same size. Let's see if my fiskars can do that for me. Of course. She never lets me down. Okay, so now I have these pieces that fits. Nice. Let's make some hinges. By the way, I'm still working on my first set. I told you that I would start with the new set with page 1, but I'm still working on my first set. It's just a little hobby of mine to see how far can I go. Okay, so the next thing, you need to decide if we want this just in the middle, so you have two small pieces that opens up, or one larger one and one small one. For example, you always can go back. You always can go back. So let's say I'm gonna stay away, eyeball it, 1/2 inch away from here. So you have a nice extra size for a picture. So that's for one side. Maybe we're gonna make it slightly smaller, maybe, just a slight. And then the other one, you can go to the half. So you have one large and one small one. Is that an idea? I think I like it. So I have my closure in the middle. So make a little mark where the middle is. So you have one piece that goes to the middle. So one piece goes to the middle. I'm gonna cut slightly off. Yeah, that's better. I'm gonna do the same thing with this piece. Just a slightly off. So I have one large one and one small one. And then we have a nice closure for the middle. I think that's nice. Okay. So, and shall we do the opposite side for this one? So, 1/2 inch away from here. Does not matter how long. Just stay a little away from the edge. And, oh, this one is pretty okay. And this one I can measure for my mark right here. It's the same. There you go. And then this goes on here. That's the idea. That's the idea. So you have extra space for little pictures and bigger pictures, of course. Do we want the corners? I think I like the corners round. Okay, put this in. Was it this one or the other one? I don't know. I'm sorry if my head is in the way. Here we go. And then the smallest piece is up, up. I think this is nice. That is nice, 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 nice. And just a small little closure will do. I love it, I love it, I love it. Plus, you still have loads of opportunity to use your little leftovers. Yeah. Okay guys, dig in. Okay guys, oh my fingers are so smutsy. But, so I finished a little bit further. So what I did first, I grabbed 2 tags and yeah, this one says, hello lovely one, you make the difference. I don't know, but I like it. So I cut it smaller so it fits nicely on here, and the leftover piece I covered up with a leftover paper. Then I glue down this piece on here, and again I used a leftover piece to put this on. Now I made 2 of these swing tabs again, and again I'm just gonna place this in the middle just like this. Then I'm just gonna move here, and then I see that I need to go further, and then I have my perfect spot right here. There we go. goes nicely. There you go. Do the same thing right here. So place this in the middle. Grab something where you can slide it off, and as you can see, I need to get off. Oh, I moved. That was not the plan. Move it away. Check, check, check. Go. And now I hear you thinking, what with the extra photo? Because you can't place a photo on here. Well, this is in the way. Well, on the back. On the back you can add a picture. What's this? This is a lonely one with only one leg. Here we go. Okay, so it's not that tight. And if you need it tighter, you always can push it, and then it is tighter. Yes! Okay, now for the back, I already cut my pieces out. My leftover pieces. I'm just continuing with doing that with the leftover pieces. I think this fits nicely because I used the leftover piece right here. And then I chose for this one and then at the end I definitely need a ending. As you can see, it's not wide enough, but I will have leftover pieces that cover that up. So yeah, just use your leftover pieces and then you will come a far, far way of using your leftover pieces. Here we go. So now I only need to find a little piece right here and something for the inside. So what do you think? So far, I like it. So far, I really like it. Okay. Let's see. I think this would fit amazingly with also this one. Okay, so I'm continuing with doing this. What do you want? Shall we do a little pocket here so you can add a few of these little note cards? I think they fit marvelous in here. Do you like that? Just a little strip at the bottom. I can't resist. Okay guys. Let's see, I made my first pocket and I'm going to show you. So I just split this piece of paper in two and then you only need to glue down 3 pieces. So I'm not going to use any black for the pocket, just design paper. Place it on the place you want it. Stay away from the fault lines. Burnish it down. Okay, that's the pocket. And now the background, I use this piece of paper, but I'm gonna split it because it's not fitting. So I'm gonna give this a 1/2 inch cut. There you go. And then I'm gonna start with the largest one. There we go. So let's place this just with a little tiny bit space. And then this piece first. There you go. And then you even can see that this one is larger than this one, but that's okay. Then you just can cut this piece and this length. So now I'm just going to use my marks, and then this little guy right here, and that's my piece for in between. So just use your leftovers, use it all. There you go. And then you can add a few of these little tags inside. Cut them in the correct size. And then you can put another word on it if you want. Of course I want it. I want it. There you go. And then you have these little pockets right here. And you still can add pictures inside here if you want. You still can add a picture here. That's still an option. And there you go. That's the back of these pockets. Cute. I like it. Okay, so now my first set is really getting small. Look at this. This is what I have left. I think I can put this. Alright, so now I truly believe that if I flip this over, that I need to have my other ones, my second set, because this is my leftover piece. And I don't want to make already a leftover scrapbooking piece. So yes, I go for my next set now, my second set. And I think I'm just gonna make 2 full easy one going, so you can add your pictures on here. What do you think? But it's finger itchy that I want to have a stripe first here. Can you blame me? No, I hope not. Alright, oh, I hope I still have place, because this is the 2mm. Also, I still hope that I still have place for here. does. Ooh, nice. Nice and bulky already. I like it. Okay, so let's choose 2 nice pieces for in here. Okay, cool. And then guys, I choose for these 2, what do you think? Yes, I did add a strip. And then I choose for this one, and the back is the black one, and this is the back of these cards, and this is how it looks then, everything. Oh my gosh, oh, I'm in love. Okay, you can design papers, but then when everything is inside, when the papers and everything, oh wow, I like it, and it's nice and thick already. So yeah, cool. For first page, I like it. See you next page. Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Love it. Hello, welcome back to my channel. So let's go to the back of this one, and let's see, what can we do with this one? I have something in mind. So let's just get started. So let's just first grab a big page, because we are going to flip this page when needed. So let's just cut this first. And let's make a flippity flop. Half inch, yeah, half inch it is. And we want to do something below there, so a 1/8. There we go. Hold it. So this comes to the left. I'm gonna make a full page, I guess. Yes, I guess so. So can cut this shorter, and then we have our first page. Let's fold the 1/8. There you go. So we can work on this page before we even put this on here. Okay, so let's do that. Put this away, and let's work on here. Just make this flat, easy to work with. Let's be creative. Okay, now before I start, I want to try something out, because I want to make a pocket page, but a crazy pocket page. So I'm just going to grab my pencil mark, and we're just going to make a layout. So let's say we're going to start with a 3-inch. Let's start with a 3-inch. We're going to split this, but not in half. In half is too brave. Let's say we can split this in a 3 or in a large one. I think I go for a 3.5. And then this would be a big 4. So let's just split that first. Okay, so that is my small one and big one. What's on here? Just cleaned the glue bottle, so I think that's the case. A little water. Then we can split this also in, let's say, I want to go lower. Let's split this in a 4. Okay. In a 4, and then this one is definitely need to be lower than this. So let's make this a 1 inch lower than this one, meaning that this one is, let's say, a 4.5. Okay, 4.5 will do, and then I have a 3/1/4 left. There you go, and then we can split these two, and now you have step lower. So now I definitely want to go with, I think, 3 small ones. Can we do that? Let's 3, 3, 2. Well, let's start with the 2 below here, and then we're going to split this in 2. So that's a 5.5. Something like a 5.5. Well, this is the middle. I think that's nice for small pockets. So what do you think about this layout? So we have small ones, we have wide ones, we have vertical ones. And I like it. Sizes is no, how you call that? I call that. I don't know the name. So I just go along with it. But for those who wants to know, this one is a 3 inch. Then the next one is a 4 inch, and then you have your leftover. And then I split it in a 3.5, and then you have your leftover. And then I split it in a 4.5, and you have your leftover. And then I started with a 2, and then I split this in half. And then it is, yeah, 2 3/4. 2 3/4. Just a little bit like that. But it's no, if you have another layout, then that's perfectly fine. But I like this. I'm gonna make small pockets on here. So grab your leftover papers first, because we can use it. You can use it. See, with this one, you still can just use it. I think we just can use this one. So let's get started. So yeah, making pockets, it's all the same. Sideways, bottom, the bottom page, bottom, and then you just make a mark, score the rest. And then we are going to make sure that, so yeah, that is why it's very easy to make a layout like this. So we're just going to start with the first one, guys. Just go with the flow. Do you want to have a notch? I definitely do. But you also can use a corner punch if you have one. Makes it a little bit easier. But you also can use your tabs that from the collection. So I'm going to make one with the collection and one with the corner punch, not a corner punch, a round punch, just to show you, because we're definitely not going to make all pockets the same. So this is just a small one. I'm just going to start right here in the middle. See that? But we first need to make that edge. So just find some cut apart which you like to use, you can use a small one like this. This is very nice. So you definitely need to have a little edge for your design paper. So just go into your leftover pieces, like here you go, leftover piece. Okay, so you know the drills, I guess. And if you aren't familiar with that, then just place this right here and redraw it. Keep it still and steady. This is a very fun little cutout. So now you only have to cut this one in the correct size. Place this on the back, nice and straight, with a little on the left and a little on the right. Using a clamp to keep it on its place. And there you go. Now you can cut it out. There you go, smooth the edges. This is so cute. So let's just start with the first one to glue on. You also can place this higher if you want, but I'm just going to start in the middle. I always be not awkward, but there you go. Yes, I don't forget my tape to use. Where? Oh, I always put it somewhere else. There you go. And yes, I want these pockets not too tight, so I'm just gonna put my bone folder in, and that makes it already nice. See that? Gezondheid! My daughter was just sneezing downstairs. So yeah, that's your first one. Yeah, so cool. So let's continuing with all the others. Yes. Now you only need a small one for here below, but you definitely need a bottom. So this one fits nice. sideways. And you also can make little lids, little closures, of course. Don't just make easy pockets, you also can make closures, which I love to do. So you're definitely gonna make a nice activity page. For all small purposes. So nice. And yes, it is a lot of work, but God, I love it. Now, if you can see, this is a little lower, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That gives us a little space. Cut the corners, saves a lot of bulk. There you go, check, check, check. The bulk is gone, and otherwise you can easily cut something extra off. Now this one, I think I like it with a little cut out. So what I'm gonna do, I am just looking in your leftover pieces, like something like this. Always cutting your papers with a little edge. This on, and if you have a corner, not a corner punch, a round punch, or maybe you have the envelope punch, I love that one, also to make notches, then just put first your design paper on. Not particularly necessary, but it's handy. So which one do you like? I do like the envelope punch. I love it. Place this in the middle. There you go. I must confess that is almost the only thing that I use that that board with, but who blames me? Alright, so this is ready. But you also can make a little lid for here. Why not? Why not? Okay, so I'm just gonna grab this leftover piece. There is already a hinge on, but if it's not, then you just can place that down. This definitely needs to fit in here, guys, so it does. And then we can use this piece right here, or this leftover piece. It's the same one. That's nice, that fits nice. Yeah, of course, with a round shape, make it nice. I can do this for hours, guys. You too? I love this. It's all coming together slowly. Okay, that's what I like. Okay, let me see how I will make this work. I have cut 2 of these 1/2 inch round ones. So I like it a little thicker than the design paper is. And it's just small, because this is small. Okay, now before I am going to attach this. Okay, I'm going to attach this, but this also needs to bend open, so I'm gonna stay a fraction away from this first pocket. Okay, so a fraction away. So it still can open nicely. Okay, so that's just, I can still move my fingernails in it. Okay. Then we cannot attach the pocket just yet. Keep this close. Maybe it's handy to pick a hole first inside. Okay, place this on its place, close it down, and watch where pretty much the middle is. And just pinch a hole in there. Okay. There you go. Now we can attach this one. If you want, and I would recommend that, you can just place a piece of paper. Doesn't have to be particularly a round one, just what you have, square one or which one you like. Put that on the back. And now I hear you say, you should have, yes, I should have done this on the design paper, not going through here, because now my tag maybe will bump in here. So yeah, I know. But yeah, sometimes we do forget things. Okay, place this on its place. There we go. But if I make this pocket not as tight, then my tag has plenty of space. So I am going to use my bone follow method, just a tiny little bit. And there you have enough space for a little tag inside. And now we need to add a little rope. And for the rope, I'm not gonna make this the round one, otherwise it ruins this little lid. So I'm just going to, I think I'm just gonna punch a hole inside here. There you go. Put your rope inside. I also have black ones. Well, for now, I'm just gonna go with the same color. The bronze. It's tiny, 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 tiny. Okay, and when you open this up, you can just go around it and close it. This one you can just make it as tight as possible. There you go. And there you go. Now we can find a nice background for this one. You can use the same, but I think I will go for this one. That's the same as this, as you can see. So let's make a nice lid. Trying to be as straight as possible. Check, check, check. That fits nice. Okay, cool. You can find a nice background if you want, but I think the pocket is nice already. But you can find a nice background if you have small pieces. And Actually, I do. That's the background of this one, see? I also can use just this one. Why not? Use it. I'm not going to use the full one. That would be a shame. But just a half is enough. Almost feel as if I am working on a dollhouse or something. Too small. But I like it. I like it, like it. It just gives, I don't know, a nice extra vibe. And there you go. You have your closure. And you don't have to wrap it 10 times around. Just one time for me is more than enough. You can add something. I don't have. No, it's too small. It's too small, but maybe I can make a knot at the end. That's the spot. Let's see if I can make another knot at the end. The same spot. There you go. See how nice and tiny this is. This is so cool. I like it. Oh God, yes. Open it up. And there you have your little pockets. This is sweet. I like it. Okay. That's for that. And so we're continuing. Alright, so yeah, and once I have glued down my pocket, then I erase my my marker. So, if you want to have more fun, yeah, you also can make side pockets, by the way. You don't have to do each time the same one. You also can make a, well, just join me and you will see what I will do. Let's see what we can do with that one. This is the shortest one. Yep. Okay, for this one, here is already a fold line, but first I need to cut this the same size as this one. Oh, maybe we can already make another fold line, and this one I already have. Does not need it. Okay, so what we're gonna do, place this just, again, 1 or 2 millimeters away from this pocket right here. And then we're gonna stay 3 millimeters away from the top here. Let's cut this. And then we're going to do the same thing with this one, but we first are going to add this one on. That's easier to do. So stay 2 millimeters away. Why? Because then you can bend this nicely flat. Let's grab this one, and this one also stay 3 millimeters away from the edge. Here we go. Place this down the same direction. Okay, so one goes up and one goes down. Oh, maybe it was easier to put this a little shorter so I can make a closure for this one. Oh, bummer. Totally forgot. We need, of course, a little space. I'm gonna stay 3/4 away from the bottom. So, sorry guys. You need to cut this down a little. There we go. Yes, that's better. Okay, otherwise I can't make a closure right here, and we do need that. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, I just love it. Okay, I think I need to sneeze. Wait. Okay, God bless me. Yeah, so now we can make first the design paper on here. This looks amazing, but it's not wide enough. This is also not wide enough. Okay, then I go have my other pieces. Black. These are small. Ooh, this one is nice. With a black top. That I like. See, just first use what you have. First use what you have. Okay, this for the bottom. Bibbidi bobbidi boom. I'm gonna cut this in one direction so I can use it more in the same size. Here we go, here we go. What you all can do with just some leftover pieces. Just use it. top and I want to have the black. That you don't see. And this piece. That looks nice. Cool. Now first we go for the swing tab. I'm not going to use the 2mm chipboard because that's, I think, too thick. We also can make it a little thicker with just some black, but not that thick. I think I'll just go for a round one. Or do we have something to cut out? Well, you also can use this little guy. Well, I think a round one will do. Okay, so I'm gonna use 3 layers of black. And then, shall we do this one? Same thing. Maybe. Or a brown one. Brown one will look better. Here we go. Okay, so glue these together. Yeah, I always say that my round punches are my best friends. I do have, and especially the 3 sizes. The 1/2 inch I have, the 3/4, that's this one I have, and a 1 inch. And yeah, I also have bigger ones, but those 3 sizes are just my 3 favorite things that I have in my craft experience. They always come back. So if people ask me what is your favorite craft tool, then definitely the punches will be in that list. Okay, now don't put it in the middle. Put it on the side, as close as you can get to the edge. Here we go. Now let's see where we can put this. Now first, you just put this where you think it will stay. Grab something to hold it and move it backwards. And then if you see that the paper is still on your lid, then just move it down. And then you have your perfect spot. Here we go. Why do I do this? Yeah, it's a new method that I like to use, and that means that my braid is not too tight, so I easily can now turn this without using a knot or a spacer or whatsoever. This looks good. Okay, amazing. Alright, so let's go to the back. We do have cut this the same size, so I definitely gonna use the black for the lid and this one for here, and then what shall we do on the inside? Ah, you know I like little tiny pockets, but okay, but we can do that with design paper. So let me first add these two. Okay guys, I did the inside. So what I did is I just grabbed this leftover piece. I only glued down 3 sides, so you still have a nice tuck spot. And then I just created this back. So what do you think? Is it cute? Is it cute? It's super cute. And then you just put this back. Hey guys. Yep, there we go. Yes, cool. Cool. Let me erase this. Yes. Very cool. And then, yeah, I still need to decorate this piece, but oh god, I love it already. Yeah. It's just a so fun way to just use your leftover pieces. I think I will use this one, the newspaper one. Maybe. Could be. You never know. Alright. Next.